This video is a product buyer's guide intended for gift givers and adult collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
Today, we'll be reviewing one of the newest lines from Monster High Gen 3, Monster Fest. We discussed our first impressions of these, among other 2024 Monster High leaks, in a previous episode of our Collector's Corner podcast. If you'd like to check out that discussion in full, it'll be linked below. As we've discussed recently on the podcast, new Monster High releases can be tough to track down in stores, but after traveling to a remote Walmart hours north of where I live, I finally managed to find all 4 dolls across the core set. Frankie Stein, Clawdeen Wolf, Cleo de Nile, and Lagoona Blue. This line also includes the fantastic Rockin' Food Truck playset with a Draculaura doll, and I only very recently found her in stores, but I didn't end up buying her and she will not be included in this review. This collection is a perfect top-off to the festival season, featuring the ghouls in colorful music festival looks. We'll share every detail you need to know about the core 4 Monster Fest dolls, including easy-to-miss Easter egg references, the true tea on their value, hair quality, and much more, so keep on watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss a moment of the adult collector perspective here on Toy Chat. Alright, let's jam out with these new ghouls.
We found all 4 of these dolls at Walmart, priced at $24.89 each. We're not sure when they'll be making their way to Targets, but we'll share each doll's barcode and DPCI numbers on screen here for your doll hunting needs. Online purchase listings will be in the video descriptions once we're able to find them. These dolls are housed in plastic pull-apart packaging that's easy to open. Each doll is fully visible in the window display. And as you can see, Monster Fest comes with a lot of accessories. The Monster High logo is displayed in a sparkly rainbow gradient on the left side. And the Monster Fest graphic text is written over a cutout at the bottom. In a similar style, the plastic is sculpted in a triangle pattern with a spider web at the top and bottom. One side of the box has the Monster High logo, and the other side is a series of stylized music festival themed graphics. The back of the box is the same for all 4 dolls. We can see artwork of the festival and spiderweb fireworks, with full body artwork of the characters at the bottom left. A description on the right side reads, Frankie, Clawdeen, Cleo, and Lagoona have scored tickets to Monster Fest, the most electrifying music festival of the year. They each shine in uniquely fabulous and gorgeous glam looks. The inner backdrop has the same background artwork as the back of the box, and we can take a closer look at the festival celebrations. Alright, let's unbox them all and take a closer look.
Up first, we have our golden ghoul, Cleo de Nile. And I can't wait to talk about her because she is stunning. She wears vibrant green eyeliner around her eyes with a shimmery gold eyeshadow across the lids. Her cheeks are dotted with triangular gem shapes, and she wears a glossy bronze lipstick with a gold line painted down the center. Cleo is looking royal as always in her metallic gold crown-esque headpiece. The headband has a really cool cobra sculpt across the front, and the top flower crown piece has a fan-like attachment with a ton of painted details. It's possible these flowers are intended to be blue lotuses, also known as blue water lilies, which are featured prominently in ancient Egyptian temples as a symbol of the sun and rebirth. Cleo's hair is a deep royal blue. I love blue-haired Cleos. Luckily, unlike some of the other dolls here, her hair is pretty soft and manageable despite the gold tinsel. It's very long, going past her knees. Her earrings are emerald green scarab beetle hoops. These are really pretty. I'm kind of obsessed with this Cleo's outfit. She wears a gorgeous bolero-style jacket with pleated cape sleeves in a shimmering gold color. The torso section is iridescent, which looks really cool. Soft tassel fringe dangles off the trim of each sleeve, which is a very luxurious detail. It feels really nice to the touch. Cleo's chunky necklace resembles traditional Egyptian jewelry. It's metallic gold with painted dark blue and teal details. Underneath the jacket, she wears a black sleeveless crop top with metallic gold print to resemble mummy wraps. Cleo's elaborate belt accessory is metallic gold, with 2 scarab beetles sculpted as a buckle center. There are multiple sections with unique sculpting to mimic different textures. A waist bag is attached to one side, and it has a cute detail of an upside-down pyramid buckle. The waist bag does not open, but the belt itself opens using a closure at the back. Her pants are equally lovely and detailed. They're black with teal and blue stripes and a decorative print that resembles peacock feathers. A gold ribbon is sewn around one upper thigh, and we can see the same ribbon sewn around the leg trim. There's a cute slit opening at the right pant leg. A ribbon tie is sewn onto this section. This line really came through with those signature Monster High shoe details. Cleo's block heel wedge sandals are a shimmery emerald green with scarab beetle straps. There's an amazing detail of a tiny toe ring with a sculpted flower over each big toe, which is like one of the coolest things I've maybe ever seen added to a Playline doll shoe, and it kind of helps keep the feet in place. The heels themselves are metallic gold pyramids, and there's an elegant Egyptian-inspired sculpt over the soles. Cleo's accessories are, impressively, just as detailed as the rest of her outfit. She can carry a cute drink cup with a decorative sticker applied around it. We can see Monster High skeletts, the head of Anubis, and ice cubes. The lid is bright orange with a citrus wedge, and it is detachable. The amount of painted detail on Cleo's purse is pretty wild. It's a wicker basket style bag with a round handle, and yes, those are tiny painted wicker details to make it more realistic. There's a green scarab beetle, blue flowers, and sculpted fringe across the bottom, which also has multicolored paint. You can fit small items inside, and only one side of the purse is painted. This admission ticket accessory is reprinted many times across this line. It reads, "Admit 1 Monster Fest." Cleo's is orange. There's spiderweb detailing across the back. In addition to her admission ticket, Cleo can also wear an orange admissions wristband. She also has a cute gold bracelet that seems to have a scarab beetle sculpt. She has a Polaroid-style camera in metallic gold, and of course, in monster fashion, the lens looks like a huge eye. This one has mummy wrap sculpting. The Monster Fest dolls come with unique art cards featuring artwork of our beloved Darko Dark, who of course designs much of Monster High's artwork. Cleo has one of Frankie, of course. Honestly, I'd love art cards of Darko Dark's work to pair with these dolls, but I kind of wish they were printed on a firmer material. These are unfortunately just haphazardly cut cardboard. Cleo can snack on a kebab with a green snake, gold pyramid, and something brown that's maybe monster meat. Finally, she can top off her look with this gorgeous pair of translucent teal dragonfly wing glasses. These are so pretty and so perfect for a music festival accessory. I love them.
Next up is electrifying Frankie Stein in a colorful rave-ready ensemble. They're wearing a highlighter yellow eyeliner with lightning bolts painted under each eye, in blue and pink respectively. They're also wearing glittery charcoal lipstick. This is a fun inclusion since many collectors have been wanting a dark lip Frankie for some time now. They wear a metallic silver headband that is shaped like stitches, and there are safety pin details on either side. It attached to a larger neon yellow headpiece with a flower-like design in blue and hot pink. There are lightning bolts details, of course. Frankie is sporting their signature black and white hair with dark teal streaks across their blunt cut bangs. This Frankie has quite a bit of product in their hair, and we did notice it was a bit greasy and scraggly to the touch. Pretty similar to a coffee break Frankie. You'll definitely need to boil wash this hair to get it soft and straight. Frankie has cute electric plug and power strip earrings in neon pink and blue. The skulls both go up to the outer ear in an ear climber style. Frankie wears a hot pink harness-style necklace with a blue heart and yellow lightning bolts. It reads Frankie in colorful bubble letters down the bottom. It looks a bit like beading, which reminds us of Raver candy. Kicking off Frankie's festival outfit is a metallic silver corset, which is a separate piece that you can open with Velcro. Underneath that is a completely sheer black mesh shirt. It's pretty revealing without the corset. Their psychic utility belt has a lot of sculpting details. It's highlighter yellow with a bolt and waist chain decoration at the left side. The kickback portion wraps around their right leg and has its own separate belt closure at the back. Check out these stylish pants. They incorporate Frankie's usual pink and blue plaid style with some added flair of a lightning bolt and belt strap print. Sparkly metallic silver fringe dangles from both sides of the pants. The left pant leg is shorter to show off Frankie's faux metal leg, which is really cool in this release. It has a shimmery disco ball design to match the platform boots, which continues the same design. The heels are shaped like highlighter yellow volt switches, and as a cool added detail, you can actually remove these as a separate piece. Frankie wears black fingerless gloves over both hands, with an open top section. Let's take a closer look at their accessories. Frankie can stay hydrated with this lightning-shaped citrusy drink. It has a cute twisted straw. Here we have a color variant of the Mission Stick-It, this time in blue. Frankie can carry a large blue heart-shaped bag with a printed pink zipper. One side has what looks like emojis, and on the other side is a crack stitch design. There are bolts and plug details sculpted across the top and bottom. Frankie can snack on this hot dog with a black bun. It looks like it's garnished with nuts and bolts. Their camera is neon yellow and shaped like a screw nut. They can wear a neon yellow emissions wristband and a studded silver bracelet. Frankie gets one of the most elaborate art cards, with a lovely image of all 4 characters in the main collection, and a music festival background. You can top off Frankie's lurk with a pink pair of heart-shaped sunglasses. And as you expect, there are bolts and stitches details.
Ready for her moonlit music festival, here we have Clawdeen Wolf. She wears 3 tiers of eyeshadow in violet, shimmering gold, and a warm purple. Some of her freckles are painted metallic gold and with sparkles. Her lips are painted a deep burgundy. Clawdeen's headpiece is amazing. It might be my favorite of the line. A metallic gold crescent moon decorates the front of the headband, and each side is attached to a unique earring sculpt to fasten to her ears. One side is a sun and star, and the other is a crescent moon and circular pendant. The flower crown section is decorated with magenta and indigo flowers that resemble pansies, and translucent crystals extend from the top, which is really pretty. Translucent connector pieces wrap around the back of the ears to keep everything attached, and more multicolored flowers are attached to the bottom of each side. These paint details are crazy. It looks like even the tiny pistils are a unique color. If you lift up her hair a bit, you'll notice her baby hairs are dotted with shimmery purple paint, maybe to imitate glitter roots. Clawdeen has very long dark purple hair in wavy curls. It doesn't feel quite as coarse as her signature release, but we still don't recommend brushing through this much unless you plan on washing it, as it's quick to get frizzy. Clawdeen wears a tiered gold necklace with painted purple details. Sculpts that look like dangling crystals and a charm with a tassel drop from the bottom. Her outfit begins with a really cute magenta pleather jacket. It has a long open collar, and my favorite part has to be the sheer violet sleeves. There are metallic gold details that look like constellations printed along each sleeve. Some of them look like real constellations. I can see the Big Dipper and maybe Cassiopeia.
Oh, Cassiopeia!
But others seem to just be abstract shapes like a crescent moon and a wolf face. The sleeves also have a lovely faux fur trim that's very soft. The interior is not lined. Underneath the jacket, Clawdeen wears a plain purple crop top with gold ribbon straps. It opens with Velcro. Her gold belt has a crescent moon buckle and starry constellation details. It has 2 attached faux waist chains, and one of them has charms that reminds me of a simplified moon cycle. It opens with a back closure. This black fringe skirt is so cute and once again has a constellation print, this time in a warm yellow to pink gradient. There are suns, moons, and I think I see the Taurus constellation, which happens to be Clawdeen's zodiac sign. This purple fur might look like the trim of her shoes, but they're actually separate pieces that you can move up and down her legs. She wears knee-high gladiator sandals. They have intricate multi-buckle and chain sculpting, and the foot strap section is painted purple with gold moons. There's more of the constellation designs we saw before sculpted around the soles. There's an opening at the back that looks like it has sharp teeth, and the bottom soles have a leopard print with crescent moon and paw print details. Clawdeen's drink cup looks like a purple slushie garnished with a paw print, fruit, or cookie. The cup is of course purple with a howling wolf in a crescent moon and stars. Her gorgeous bag is metallic gold with a round handle and paw print sculpt at the top. There's a beautiful crystalline wolf and crescent moon painted over the front. A fringe sculpt drops from the bottom and you can fit tiny items inside. The back has additional zipper sculpting, but no paint. Here we have a purple variant of the admission ticket. Clawdeen can wear a gold buckle bracelet, and she also has a purple variant of the admission wristband. Clawdeen's purple camera once again has the eyeball lens, this time with a crescent moon and paw print sculpt. Her art card features the Hisfits, dressed in outfits from their doll release. She can chow down on these cute crescent moon nachos when she's hungry. Finally, her translucent purple glasses are round with a crescent moon and stars at each outer side.
Closing out our festival quartet is Lagoona Blue. She has tiers of periwinkle and teal eyeshadow beneath her teal eyebrows, with white bubbles lining the brows and eyes. Her lower lashes are painted hot pink with an outer detail of dark blue. Her lipstick is a pearly navy blue. She wears an elegant tiara headpiece with blue droplet gems and pearl chain sculpting. The top of the tiara has a detailed clamshell in a hot pink to bluish purple gradient. It is surrounded by colorful coral with lots of painted details. Lagoona has her usual Gen 3 hair in pale blonde, lavender, and minty blue. If you watch our review on Gen 3 Signature Lagoona, you know that we had issues with her hair quality. It's about the same in this release, with loose waves that we wouldn't recommend messing with much if you don't want to get it frizzy. Her earrings are metallic silver fish hooks, and they attach to the ear with loops instead of the usual peg piece. Her chunky necklace has off-the-shoulder pearl decorations, and there's a blue jellyfish painted in the front. The sculpting arch is closed at the back, but you can easily bend this open. Lagoona wears a vibrant hot pink belt with a fishing net sculpt. It's decorated with large flowers and has a snap closure in the back. The iridescent overskirt drapes down her waist. It's cut to resemble jellyfish or maybe kelp. It's made of the candy-like wrapper crinkly material that we've seen on Lagoona several times before. It opens in the back with Velcro, and there's a layer of sheer blue tulle underneath. This all attaches as one piece. Underneath, she wears a sleeveless midnight purple slip dress. It's decorated with a colorful graphic print of coral, kelp, and tiny fish skeletons. The dress ties up at the neck with a functional teal ribbon. There are white pearl leg cuffs wrapped around her knees. You might assume these are part of her shoes, but they're all separate pieces. She wears hot pink mesh socks, and her sandal wedges are really detailed. They're a very dark greenish blue with scaly straps and a metallic sheen. At each outer side, there's a sculpted octopus with tentacles wrapping around the ankles. The coolest detail has got to be the tiny fish bowl's heels. The bowl covers each outer side, but flip it for a better look at the swimming fish skeleton. The soles are just as detailed with a coral and kelp sculpting. Kicking off Lagoona's accessories is a purple drink cup with a tentacle handle and undersea print. The drippy lid and bendy straw are removable. Here's another variant of the admissions ticket, and her camera looks like a pink clamshell with one huge eye. She also has a matching admissions wristband in teal, as well as a purple tentacle bracelet. Lagoona can enjoy a kelp burger with a black bun. It looks like there's shrimp on this one. She must be excited to see Caddy Noir in concert, as she gets a feature on Lagoona's art card. Like the other ghouls, Lagoona gets a detailed bag. It's shaped like a large clamshell with a print of her pet Neptuna over the front. We think this design looks like a bit more like Gen 1's design of the character, which is a cute Easter egg. The bag has jellyfish tentacle fringe sculpting, and it's mostly a dark pink. Finally, she can wear a translucent purple pair of clamshell sunglasses. They're quite cute, but these ones seems a bit warped.
Alright, so here are our final thoughts on Monster Fest. If you listen to our podcast reacting to the leaks of these, you know our first impressions were gushingly positive, and thankfully I do have to say those opinions held up seeing these in person. This is an incredibly detailed collection priced at under $25 each, which is a great value nowadays, with intricately sculpted accessories, tons of painted details, and lovely layered fashions. Gen 1 Monster High really set the standard for gorgeous, mega detailed sculpting in Playline doll shoes, and I did notice some of the earlier Gen 3 dolls weren't quite up to that same standard. Monster Fest, however, once again shows what the Mattel sculpting team is capable of when they commit to elaborate design concepts. The shoes here are beautiful. I think Cleo is my overall favorite. Her outfit just sparkles, and that luxe fringe trim makes her jacket one of my top favorite Gen 3 pieces. True to her character, everything about her just feels rich. Clawdeen is a close second. I'm really obsessed with her stunning headpiece and that super cute jacket with the mesh sleeves. The sparkly constellations were a really great touch. I also really love Frankie. I think they give the most raver vibe of the bunch, which is really cute and feels fitting for the character. There's certain aspects of the look that feel a little simpler in person than they did in promo pictures. I also think this Frankie really could have benefited from a more unique hairstyle, like a bob or something bolder or multicolored to match the aesthetic. As she so often does, Lagoona has a really gorgeous concept that has a few bumps in execution here, but she's still beautiful and I appreciate a lot of her pieces. Part of me wishes her color palette could have stayed with just the cooler iridescent vibes here rather than adding that loud contrast of the reddish salmon plastic. A recurring issue with Gen 3 Lagoona is that her color stories sometimes feel clashy or like it's too much all at once, but I particularly love her striking aquatic headpiece and shoes. One critique I do have across the board is one we keep seeing across Gen 3, and that's the hair quality. Although it does seem like Gen 3 is finally shying away from the complete barnyard hay polypropylene, with the unfortunate exception of Skulltimate Secrets, I still really wish this brand would just fully make the shift to nylon and or high-grade saran. As we've mentioned before, we're not experts at identifying exact hair material types, but we can still say that this Clawdeen, Lagoona, and kind of Frankie do have hair that feels dry and difficult to brush through. That aside, this is a gorgeous, super detailed collection overall, and I'd love to see more reasonably priced deluxe lines like this in the future.
One of my favorite aspects of Monster High is their theme lines. Some of my favorite in the past were Picture Day, Freaky Fusion, Freak the Chic, and Scary Tales. I think Monsterfest does a great job at reminding me of what I loved about those lines. It's thematic and colorful with lots of little details that's on theme and fits in with the characters. I have to say Frankie is my favorite of the bunch. Their style is on point, and I just love those dark lips. Clawdeen is a close second. The use of dark purples is perfect. Cleo is also great. Her jacket with the pleated sleeves steals the show. I have to say this Lagoona is probably my favorite of the ones released so far for Gen 3, but the hair quality holds me back from purchasing her. I understand you can do great things with a boil wash and set styling, but I think her hair is a mess and I lack the effort to fix it. Especially seeing how nice other dolls' hairs from other companies are straight out of the box. Overall, I really enjoyed this line and I hope to see more like it in the future. I think Monster High really excel when they are thematic and colorful.
Thank you so much for joining us for this review. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to let us know your thoughts on Monsterfest in the comments below. Our full Monster High playlist will be linked on screen here. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Let us know what you want to see reviewed next, and we'll see you next time. Bye.